Hey there, Taurus. Intuitively here, getting right to your energy forecast for the week of May 28th through to June the 3rd. So hi there. Yes, my name is Intuitively, and I'm pulling some cards here today for the energy forecast, looking at your week ahead. Again, I am working currently on the sign of Taurus. So the first card that I'm using here from The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein is your overarching energy for the week ahead. So what theme, thread of energy sort of runs through everything for you this week? Taurus, let's see what we've got. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Right? When we focus inward on our anger, our disappointment, our regret, it's pretty hard to then look out in the world with an untainted viewpoint, right? Because we do have that lens in place and it doesn't serve us, right? In fact, it works against us. So what the universe is saying to you this week is focus on the beautiful light that you are, the beautiful light within you. That's that cheerfulness, the kindness, the compassionate, the loving individual that you can be and actually are. And when you do that, when you're looking out at the world through the lens of love, you tend to get a softer gaze. You tend to be a little bit more forgiving and understanding and compassionate. And that's what's being asked of you this week, Taurus, okay? Not too tough of a call for you, I'm sure. All right, you can be a bit of a cuddler, all into the home life, right? So you're an all-in, all-out kind of sign. So just go all in with looking at life through the lens of love. All right, Taurus, let's break it down a little bit more for you, shall we? So these cards here are the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And I'll pull 3 cards and it will break down your week just a little bit further. So your first card here, Taurus, is the Vanishing Mirror. Ego sublimation. What does that mean? No stinking thinking. Get your mind out of the way. I would suggest this is a perfect time to put your mind in the gutter. That being a place of, on the side, not needed, not in the middle of the highway, not this. It's just going to stop this forward motion of yours if you get caught up in ego at this time. So it's time to just sort of set your ego aside. And again, we're looking at the world through the lens of love. So setting that aside, setting aside the you, this human being that is you, setting that aside and allowing that spiritual part of yourself to sort of bubble forth and rise at this time. All right, Taurus, let's see what else the cards have to say for you. Toward the middle of the week, you are, beginner's mind for you. So looking at things in a new way, a new perspective for you, Taurus, and allowing for that, like when you set aside your ego and you look at things maybe in a new way, a new perspective, gaining a different viewpoint of life. And in that, there's going to be a bit of a beginner's lesson for you. And you want to go into it with that beginner's mind of, it doesn't matter how much you know nothing, right? That's what I've learned for sure in this lifetime. That's kind of the attitude you want to go into it with. All right, Taurus? And then what do you want to do? You're going at it intentionally. Through the eye of a needle. There's that focus again, right? So looking at, I'm going to set aside my ego. I'm going to allow for that beginner's mindset. I am looking at the world through the lens of love. And through that, I'm going to focus my intentions so that I can bring in to my life that which I am seeking at this time. That's how we do that. There's a little formula there that's available to everyone. I'm not telling you this. I'm reminding you of what you already know, Taurus, okay? This wisdom is already carried within you. You just come to me to be reminded of the wisdom that you have already. All right, Taurus, that looks like a wonderful week for you. A little bit of week of practice, I want to say, of setting yourself aside, setting your ego aside to look at life through a new lens. All right, I'd love to hear from you if these readings are resonating. Leave me a comment in the chat below. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to put your notification buttons on, and I will see you back here next week. IntuitivelySpiritualMedium.com if you're looking for a one-to-one reading. Otherwise, Intuitively signing off. Blessed be one and all. See you next week.